Nah.
Just messing with you by the grace, baby.
Nah, I'm just, my girl sleep.
I got a friend of mine, right? You know the kid who I always be playing against?
Yeah, Batman.
Well, since the Cowboys got beat, he's still in mourning, you know what I'm saying? Drawbacks, you know, things of that nature there. They my team too, but you know,
the NFL on EA Sports
the
has
obvious
moved across
is the
the Atlantic
obvious.
to the capital city of London, England.
If
coming up,
your
another edition
team
of the NFL
has got
International
a
Series,
scrub
and
coach,
it should be a good one between the New England Patriots and the San Francisco 49ers.
you got to expect the same thing will come from the team. Am I correct?
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Wait, that Alabama, 380. You can't block me. You can't block me.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Dorsett making the catch. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd down.
Ooh.
Brady, that's complete to White.
Ooh, that should have been picked.
3-1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else.
Do that again.
It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And it's hauled in by Ben Watson. That'll be a New England 1st down, a gain of 12. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run it here. This is James White. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That'll be a New England 1st down, a gain of 12. Brady now on 1st down. And he fires one that's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that. First drive, pick 6.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game, getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Sony Michel, his first carry. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line. 2nd and a yard. Brady gives to Michel. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
And it would appear he's going to be short of a first down as he's stopped right around the 29. They're running it. It's Michel.
Oh, no, he didn't. No, man, he can't run over my man like that.
Big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off.
Come on, man. That was a beautiful hit. Oh, that beat.
Now a first down carry. It's Michel. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Now, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37.
We've seen this offense go for it on 4th down already on this drive. I wonder if they'll go for it again.
I certainly wouldn't rule it out with these guys. And look at this. It's a fake. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. A big first down on a fake punt. What a call. 16 yards. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll throw with Brady. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Credit the sack to Fred Warner. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. On 3rd down, a run from White. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Patriots send out their punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at the 20. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. Garoppolo gives to Breida. And he'll get it up near the 35.
That's you now.
34 here.
That's you, little kid, a big kid.
On 1st down, here's Breida. It's a foot race. He's at the 30. Touchdown, 49ers. Matt Breida. 66 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards, as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams...
Looks for White, but it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And into the end zone, a pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. So now 2 pick sixes that he's thrown in this first half of play. Where do you go from here?
Well, number one, make sure you keep your poise. Make sure you go to the sideline after throwing this second one, and you look like you're still in charge, that you're still the guy, because your team's going to feed off of you. And if you're having your hands on your head or shaking your head and walking with your head down, guess what? They're not going to rally at all.
And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
23 yards on the play. Brady going to throw. He's got White here. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll be a second down. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. To throw is Brady. And he's got Edelman for the first time. That's complete. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Dorsett's got it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there at 22. Brady now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down. Brady's throw there complete. A gain of 6 there on first. So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions. And just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because all they've done is throw the football. If you want to run it now, you may very well have them fooled.
And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Give him 3 on first down. Second down, Michelle. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. That's caught by the tight end, Lacoste. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And that will force a turnover on downs. They'll start on the ground with Breida. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. The safety, Patrick Chung, is the one who makes the stop.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. On second down, a run with Breida. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Wait, it's going to be a long day. 12, fellas, here we go. Check 99, check 99.
On 3rd down, a run from Breida. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Here we go, here we go.
This is Breida. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 13 yards there and a Niner first. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And he's got some space here. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Here's Breida. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, to me, that's taking a big gamble defensively because that alignment you see, that's normally something you see down near the goal line. Because now, if they decide to go play action, something should be open there, and I think open big.
So maybe that's something that gets filed away for later.
I think without a doubt, you write it down, and if you see that look at a later date, go ahead and take your shot.
And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
54. Hey, let's get that ball. 11. Kill.
Garoppolo on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Garoppolo after the fake give to Breida. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. On play action, it's Garoppolo. Complete to the running back, Matt Breida. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So Garoppolo off. Coming on is the veteran Robbie Gould for the 49er field goal. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that stretches this lead even further. It's now 24-0. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
Final 24 seconds of the first half as they come up here 1st and 10. Now Brady. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady. He's going to look deep for Edelman. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow.
What?
The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Caught by the tight end Watson.
That's what I'm talking about.
So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. It'll be spotted on the right hash, a 52-yard attempt. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in.
Man, I had
and he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? I guarantee he's been selling this one. We
That's
can
a
get
big
it,
old
we can
Samoan
get it.
out there, boy.
And
Where
that
you
came
get him
together
from?
with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Look like he on steroids. He turned his back and made the tackle.
And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Wait, 80! Let him know, let him know. Let him know, let him know.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. It's caught by Sanders. Wow, evasive.
Make a miss.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. They run with Breida. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal. And the ball situated at the 9. Second and goal. Now it's Breida. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now third and goal.
They'll run here on third and goal.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense, become his own blocker. We don't have that guy in the game right now.
And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And that will extend their lead even further. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. First down, here's White. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. The tackle by Eric Armstead. Looking to throw on second down. Brady and a dump off to White.
I don't know how you got that.
And that'll lead here. Lead of a conversion as they come up on third down. And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Quan Alexander. And the return here.
By the grace, baby. By the grace.
You got it, big dog. Look, tell me, how do I download a custom playbook? Uh-uh. Mm-hmm.